Mental. Right then, if you excuse me, I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. Alright, I'll...
What is this place? It's different from...
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim. I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this. No one can take the ashes. They belong here. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea. Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end. Colgrim knows not of what he speaks. His heart is laced with poison, and he has led many astray. You already know. What else is there to tell? No. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste, a true believer. It began with an ancestor of the One. Some disagreed with him. I heard that when my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory. I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long. Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes speak. I cannot express in words my love for Andraste. You must seek her out for yourself. I made a vow to Andraste. You have come to honor Andraste. And you shall, if you prove yourself. It is not my place. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for your... The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. Before you go, there is suffering in your past. You betrayed Jowan to Irving. He was almost killed. Tell me, do you think you failed Jowan? Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern.
And what of the Alistair, Knight, and Warden? You wonder if things would have been different. You could have shielded him from...
Ask your question, Guardian.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a... Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread...
You framed the statement in the form of a question. There is no sense in hiding, is there?
And you, Morrigan.
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect. The way is open.
Echoes from a shadow realm. Whisper, of what do I speak? A dream. I am sorrow.
The smallest lark could carry it. Of what do I speak? Yes, I was Andras. They say the Maker himself.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The death... Of what do I speak? Yes, my husband Hessarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I am justice.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser. Of what do I speak? It was my dream. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and... But she... The bones of the world stretch. Of what do I speak? Yes. I carried Andraste's... No more fitting a tomb than...
A poison of the soul. Of what do I speak? That is...
No man has seen it. Of what do I speak? Yes, hunger was the weapon. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and
She wields the broken sword. Of what do I speak? Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste. I am the penitent sinner.
Had fun with the riddle game?
But they do speak plainly. Riddles speak to your soul and your gut more often than to your mind. Or they always seem to for me. You have wondered many times if what happened to me was your doing. Perhaps things would be different if you had not gone to Irving. But it is too easy to obsess over what if and what could have been. These thoughts will eat. I have something for you. Use it well.
imagine ourselves on the other side? Let us go.
That's it! That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
What now?
Oh? Tell me.
What now?
Yes? Your wish? Where to now? Yes?
What now?
Warden.
Ready.
What?
Warden.
Yes.
Requesting help.
What's up? I didn't know you were still there.
Yes. You see this part?
I'm not on screen. Hang on. Tab. Yeah, you're gonna have to look it up. Okay, hang on. Give me a second. I'll send you a Google. What's the temple called?
The temple called?
Hello?
It's called the Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet. I've got to look at. Hang on. The Gauntlet. Puzzle. Yeah, it's where you have to. The Gauntlet Bridge puzzle. Let me try and find a decent link. Essentially, you're going to have to basically hold everyone and select individual characters to walk around and do the thing. I'll just find the link. Blah 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 blah. Hang on.
Yes?
Right. The numbers in the instructions start from the entrance and increase as they move away. Right, hang on. Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to get caught when you get to that one. So it's an interesting one. I actually had to look up the thing for it. I didn't even know you were still on the call. No. Just stop running around in circles. Hello?
Yes, I know.
Stop running around in circles. Right. So click stop and hold everyone. Hang on. Not very clear. So, position 3 party members. 1, okay, so you, no, stop, okay. Put someone on the first stage of the first entrance. So walk over, see you've got 6 on the left, 6 on the right. Position 1 person in the middle. Right, stop. Okay, everyone's on hot, okay, hang on. Put 1 person party member on L3. So the third one. Is that L3? Yes,
Yep.
okay. Then select another character to go into L6. Yeah, Morrigan will do. L6.
Yep.
Now select Win to go onto right number 2.
Yep.
Walk, then go back to your character and walk it across to the next part of the bridge.
Yep.
Right. Now, move the character on. Move Morrigan from left 6 to right 5. So walk around the other side to right number 5.
I can't because the bridge disappears.
Don't worry, you can. You can. Trust me. You think I... No, walk your Okay, stop there. Why did you walk your character off the bridge in the first place?
Because you said Morrigan. I didn't. Watch.
Okay, Morrigan, okay. Walk onto the bridge. Stop. Stay there.
Okay.
Now, move Morrigan round to left 5. Is that right? Hang on, move them other part. Hang on, sorry, stop. Sorry. Put Morrigan back on L6. Yeah, that's right. Put Morrigan back on L6.
Unless
right,
you mean
straight.
Win.
Okay, no, stop. Move the party that is on L3 to right 4. So move Alistair to right 4. Right 4. Okay. And the party and move Win to left 1. Look. Move her over to L1. Okay, the next section's walk across. Stop. Okay. Move now. Stay there. Now move Morrigan on left 6 to right 5.
Left 6 to right 5?
Just do what I'm saying. I'm reading it here. Okay. Right 5. That's right 6. Right 5. That you're on 6. Onto 5.
I'm confused. You're saying we go right 6 and left 5.
Morrigan, move to right 5. That's it. Now, move the character, move Alistair, who's on right 4, around the corner to left 5. Okay, now walk across the bridge. Boom, there you go.
Thank you.
Unhold everyone, and the next part is... what? Last chamber size of the... yeah, you'll so you've already slain all the friggin' 5 wraiths or whatever it is?
I've answered most of the questions correctly. It's just one guy who turned into a wraith.
I feel like you're doing better than me. Okay, the last trial... By clicking on the altar, you'll go into an altar with a wall of fire. You're going there now. I'll walk you through it if you like. I'll watch you from here. Where are you? Off you go. Okay, click on the altar and choose the option to remove all your armor.
Yep. Now what?
Okay, walk forward. Walk through the flame.
Oh,
have been
Nani?
through the trials of the gauntlet.
Alright, excuse me, I'm gonna mute myself.
Path of Andraste.
Now,
And like her,
under no Now, did you pick up a little vial of blood from Buckethead when you slaughtered him? The dragon caller?
approach.
The dragon huh?
Oh, that's right. Hang on.
No, I didn't actually.
Okay, go up to the urn. Walk up to the urn.
Alright. I'm not gonna put the blood in there. Now, if excuse me, I would like to mute
Do
myself.
not. Yes, do not put the blood in the urn.
Alright, I'm muting
Bash,
myself.
and then
I'm muting
you go
myself.
back to-
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I stand in awe. Really?
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it? What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean? Tests? Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn. But the urn belongs to all the...
You have noble intentions, Brother Genity.
So everyone comes by and takes some...
Yes, share it. Spread the...
I will spread this good news or die trying.
Was murdering a defense...
You may have your reasons for wanting to keep the urn a secret.
You return. Might you have news? You have? Wonderful.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, I know you did what you had to. I grieve for Isolde, but I believe that had you not acted as you did, it might have been far worse. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a... Then allow me to declare you and those traveling, and for you, Warden, a staff that belonged to Isolde's grandfather, himself a mage, I understand.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end. You would not walk away from that meeting unscathed. The Darkspawn slaughtered Cailan's forces. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative. but the unthinkable has occurred. Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists, no better.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alan. I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing. Very well. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the maid.
He does.
Have him brought here, Tegan. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to...
Nothing, my lord.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf? Well said. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained. True enough. Jowan, I hereby...
Thank you, my lord. And goodbye, my friend.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would... In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey War.
The Earl's recovery is a boon to the nation. We all owe you a great debt.
Very well.
Well done! Hail, Grey Warden.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have Orzammar. Indeed, it is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic. Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered. I see. Tell Dagna of Orzammar. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate. Ah, if only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives. This will be in... Yes, I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things...
My men have scouted the You are very thorough. I'm impressed. In no time,
You really killed all those... I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Warden saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
The Circle has always played a part in defeating the Blight. Have you ever seen an abomination? I think we'll be all right now, thanks to you. The children are already a lot calmer. And deliver me that I might
I dread to think of what might have become of us if you hadn't come along.
Oh, you've rested enough. I need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
It shall be done. It is begun. It shall be done.
They say you were the one who helped the Circle. I'm Godwyn, Mage of the Circle. Likewise, and I'd like some rest after my order.
It shall be done. I shall do it. Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry. The men were always getting
It
their
shall be
socks.
done.
I don't understand. You look like a woman. You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman. Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight. What does that have to do with anything? No one gets to choose who they are. A person the size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, will.
What do you wish of me? If you must. What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately. Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
On your order, Grey Warden. We are aware, but... Very generous, Warden. If you need staff,
As you say.
Indeed. Yes.
Yes.
More enemies ahead! Now we get out of We must fight
Very well. It shall be done.
swing and stab! Swing and stab!
his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the... Do not worry, we are gearing... Oh, it is common knowledge that dwarves lack the... Fascinating. I suppose the circle should be... I see. Tell Dagna of... She will live and study with the Tranquil. And perhaps... if only the circle wasn't... This... Yeah. I shall take this as an indicator.
I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you? So tell me.
Tell them you've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Very well. I shall do it.
This looks like the head enchanter's study, maybe. You think he's read all those?
It must have been very difficult for you and your mother, Morrigan, to live always hiding from the Chantry and its hunters.
I don't understand. You look like a woman. So it follows that you can't be a woman. So you understand my confusion, then. Women are priests, artisans, shop... The laborers, soldiers, and Ashkari are men. There is nothing else left. Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense. Do they also wish to live on the moon? That's as attainable. A person is born, Gunari or the size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of cat.
What do you wish of me? What? You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. I once heard a really old lady... Well, that's what I... Oh, like... It's not ca...
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Vast damnation.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
I shall do it.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here? And what business is that? Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser in the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our Eos are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? You might have simply said so to begin with.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan. If you came to bring news of the Blight, I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, this will require... The clan came to the Brisilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect they ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. There was a time in Ferelden's history the humans warred against and destroyed these creatures.
Flemeth tells tales of such a time. Packs of possessed wolves.
The were-beasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brisilian forest. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that within the Brisilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps... I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan. We would assist with the Blight, of course, and you would have our gratitude. I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the where there is so much death. The veil separates. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck. Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you. The kind that the hunter...
Hello? I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. I shouldn't be talking about this to an I suppose there's no... I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a... I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could... I feel so helpless. You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do. No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. I suppose you could, but what good would that do? Really? I'm willing to try anything. Sirenas.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you. That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind, but we have lost much. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brisilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has... None of us are happy. But I shouldn't trouble you with this. You have your own concern. Well, perhaps you could help me with it. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the end. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened. I have an amulet made by our craftsman.
Andaran Atishan. My name is Lanaya. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question? I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true? How very loud I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. Being accustomed to pain. It is said that one day we will have a land. When that day comes, I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans... And yet, even a poet once wrote of them, but you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian him. He is also a very good man.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already. You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Andaran Atishan, outsider. You spoke to him? What did he say? Oh. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2... Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with him. But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family? Oh, you are right! Masiranas. Kamen, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What?
I have. The outside...
But what about...
I don't care about that.
Thank you, Gaina. We are both very...
How... Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here. Take...
There are places...
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy. They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call... That is exact... We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care... I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. The curse would not affect her as it would... I can find no wound on her, but... If she's truly ill, then... I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be... And? What do you think? Ah, then there is no point. Lonely Hala. It is customary for the herder. A keepsake.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely.
No, Master Ferrothorn.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlan. This is living wood.
My action...
And so they should. You're most welcome here, stranger. Is there anything I might do to help you in your task? Ah, so the Hala is dead at last, is she? Our tradition dictates that we honor... Come, apprentice. And we are done. It is good to see you again. Have you Yes, the Keeper sent word that there is a large chest by the Erevel, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever... It is good to see you again.
Many enter this forest and are never seen again. Let's hope we don't join them.
Save some dignity, fool.
Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack. It makes no difference. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse. Was it not Zafrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction. Never to talk. You know nothing. Run from the forest while you can. Run to... I do not wish to fight you. Enough.
What manner of beast is this?
Enough.
shall do it.
Let's have at it!
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this hell? A were, thou sayest? How can this be? I sense no curse. It is true thou seest it. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
The world is certainly full of marvelous.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee, I am an... Perhaps I was a spirit then. Of the Sylvans, this a spirit trapped within a tree. No mouth, so twisted Sylvan they become. I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone in... My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it, I can... In the center of the forest, the wares do dwell. Or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they can't... Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. The forest would see thee as a tree. And so, no harm. Whilst thou then perform the task, go to the east.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets.
The Elven Hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just...
Do not look in the fire. It draws my strength. Perhaps we should...
Come, let us end this!
A hungry spirit luring those who pass. I am ready.
Very well.
Wait. We are back at the beginning.
No, we're back at the beginning. I'm sure about it.
Careful.
Wipe them out!
vain. I fled in...
Careful. These were...
You are an elf, but not one of the Dalish. The Keeper sent you, then you... My name is Delilah. The staff I wear. Bring it to him. I will... the pain! The curse is... I will... Then... There is a ruin in the center of the fort. I can tell you no more. The pain... Gods.
To Vinter Ruins. I believe
As you say. Very well.
Oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What other woods? Mayhap I did and mayhap I didn't. Have you... Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade. No!
Be cautious.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not? I think it is your turn to ask, is it not? Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided... Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn? A book, eh? Elven history, you say? That might... There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda, Oh, I see.
My acorn is still gone, so my choice, as I promised, here it be. I hope it's I wish thee well, my mortal friend. The forest has not been vigilant. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well. You are sent by the treachery, and you
must have been.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart! Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
I think this is it.
I wonder what this ruin... Is it Tevinter or Elven?
Be careful now.
We must
It shall be done.
Did you hear that? Breathing.
Very well. Very well. Oh, this should be. Now we get our Mummy? Mummy, no, Mummy! Mummy! These things can have unusual powers. I don't
It is begun. I shall do it. Careful! I think they've seen us. It is begun. It shall be done.
Fear me! Cross me and you shall pay!
Going to bed.
Do not let them overwhelm us.
It is
Begin the onslaught!
It shall be done.
Do not let them overwhelm us. We must go. Too easy!
He,